Hello, welcome to Dan's IT Network. On my previous video is we failed to ping from this PC to this PC. Okay, well it is because the RIP version 2 is not yet enabled. All right, and also aside from that, if we look onto this router, so this router knows about this network and it knows about this network, but it doesn't know about this network because it's not connected on the router's interface. Okay, and on this router it knows about this network, and it knows about this network because it's connected onto the router's interface. However, this router doesn't know about this network because it is not connected on the interface. Okay, and let me show you the proof. Okay, why this router cannot see this network. Okay, so let's click this router and let's go to the routing table. Okay, so I'll hit enter on this, and then I'll type enable to go to the privilege mode, and I'll type here show IP space route. Okay, and as you see, the network 172.16.4.0, it is not showing on the routing table. Okay, so the only network that is showing is the this 10 network and this 192. Okay, so this is the 10 and this is the 192, and I am not seeing any 172 um, network in here. Okay, and let me close this one, and let's open the router 2, and let's do the same thing. Okay, so I'll go to the CLI, and then I'll hit enter, and then I'll type here enable, then I'll type here show IP route. Okay, and let's see if the 192.168.1.8 is showing on this routing table. Okay, and as you see, it is not. All right, the only network that I can see in here is this 10 network. Okay, which is the slash 13, and on the 172, which is on the slash 22. All right, there's no 192 slash 30. Okay, and that is the reason why we cannot ping, okay, from this PC to this PC. All right, so now we need to enable the RIP version 2, so that from this PC we can communicate to the this PC. Okay, but before we do that, let me make some corrections in here. Okay, well, I mistyped the slash number in here, wherein this should be slash 22. Okay, but you don't have to worry because we input the correct IP addressing for the subnets, and also the correct subnet mask. Okay, it's just that I mistyped this. Instead of 22, I made it 21. All right, so I'll change this then to 22. Should be slash 22. Okay, and also I'll just change this to 22. Okay, all right, so now let's enable the RIP version 2 on this router, and by enabling the RIP, we need to tell this router about this network and this network. Okay, so that they can participate in RIP. Okay, and we can only include networks that are connected to this router, so we cannot use this network then. Okay, so if we'll activate the RIF version 2 on this router, we just need to add the networks that are connected and the networks that the routers knows about. Okay, and let's do that. I'll click the router, and I'll type here CompT, and then enable the RIP. I need to execute this command router space RIP. Okay, and now I need to add the network, which is the 10.8.0.0. Okay, so type network 10.8.0.0. Okay, and the next one would be 192.168.1.8. Okay, let me correct this. This one, it should be network space 10.8.0.0, and then I'll type again network 192.168 dot, double check again, dot 1.8. Okay, well, we don't need to include the subnet mask in here, okay, because if we're going to activate the RIP version 2, then automatically, okay, it will understand that this network IP address and this network IP address um, have this subnet mask, okay, which is on the 10. This is the subnet mask, and also for the 192.168, the RIP version will understand that this IP address is getting a subnet mask of 255.255.255.252 on this network. Okay, and also other thing why we don't need to include the subnet mask. Okay, well, as long as we input the correct subnet mask when we register the IP address, okay, well, we're good to go. Like for example, here in the computer, I'll go to the desktop and then IP configuration. So we included the subnet mask, the correct subnet mask on this together with the IP address. Okay, well, we're good to go. And also as well for the router, when we registered their IP address, then we added their subnet mask, right? So again, as long as we input the correct subnet mask, then we're good to go. So I'll click this router again. So I added the network, and now I need to enable the version 2. Okay, so I'll type here version space 2, and I'm also gonna type here no auto summary. Okay, hit the tab to complete the wording, and I'll hit enter. All right, and let's save the configuration by typing do space right. Okay, that's it. So again, we added the network. This is the network IP on the 10th, and this is the network IP, which is on this side. All right, and we enable the RIP version 2, and we added this command, no auto summary. Okay, and I'll close this one. Let's proceed to the next router, and I'll type in here configure terminal, which is CompT, to go to the global config mode, and to enable the RIP, you just need to type router space RIP. Okay, and I need to add the network, which is the 10.8.0.0, and the other one would be, so I am on the router 2. Okay, so this is the 10.8.0.0, and this is the 172.16.4.0, so that's they can participate with the RIP. Again, we cannot add this, all right, because it is not connected on its interface though, and it doesn't know about this network though. The only thing that we can add on a RIP um, is the network that this router knows about. All right, so I'll type here network, then 172. All right, dot 16.4.0. Okay, all right, and I need to enable the version, the version 2 of course, and then I'll type here no auto summary. All right, and then let's save the configuration. All right, and I'll type here Control C on the keyboard. All right, and then let's view the running configuration first, just to double check. Right, so here's the running configuration. So we enable the RIP and version 2, And actually, in the running configuration, it can actually see it automatically see here the 10.0.0.0 and the network 172.16.0. However, that is not the one that we supposed to have, right? It should be like this, right? The 16.4.0 in here, and also in here 10.8.0.0. Okay, but it shows in here it's 10.0.0.0. Well, you don't have to worry because we enable the version 2, and this will be taken care of. All right. Anyway, after this, we'll then view the IP route. Well, this is normal for the RIP. As long as we enable the version 2, we're good to go. The RIP then, version 2 will be able to understand that this network that we input are classless. Okay? All right. And that's it. And we can also do the same thing in here if we press here Control C to go to the privilege mode and then show run. Okay. All right. And then you'll be able to see that the version 2 is enabled. This is the router RIP, and the network is showing that it's a 10.0.0.0. And okay, and on this side is a 192.168.1.0. Okay. All right. Again, that's okay, right? As long as we enable the version 2, right, then definitely the router version 2 would be able to understand that these are classless. All right, later on as we'll view the IP route. Okay. All right, so now let's try to ping um, from this PC to this PC. All right, let's go. All right, let's we'll ping um, say 172, right? So 172.16.4.2. Okay, try. All right, so we got here a request timeout because the ARP registry, the address resolution protocol. Okay, but that's normal. It's the MAC address registration. So let's do it again. Okay, all right, and it's good. So the RIP version 2 is working. Okay, so now we can communicate from this PC to this PC then. Okay.